everyone. How are you doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? What's going on, TQ?
Not a whole lot. Just did some shooting.
Yeah, guys, we took an advanced course to just do some like close quarter style shooting and different scenarios and just a lot of fun. Honestly, it was a good stress reliever, huh?
I had a good time.
Yeah,
I was nervous, but I had a really good time.
I told her she'd be perfectly fine, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, and we got a lot of work going on around the house that I really haven't been able to film, but I will fill you guys in just as soon as we get back there. But we got to pick up some late lunch here for the kiddos and get a cup of coffee, huh, TQ?
Oh, yes. I didn't get a cup of coffee this morning because sometimes I get a little jittery when I drink coffee, and I didn't want to be jittery holding a gun, so...
Yeah, I didn't get any coffee in either.
Yes, he did.
These were empty whenever we left the house this morning. But let's go ahead and hop into the video. I'll fill you guys in real quick with what we have going on at the house. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right.
One step back, walk out. Again, you can tilt it to the right a little bit. Feels a little better for you. All right, ready? Fire. Good. Threat. Threat. Threat.
It's not doing it as much.
Threat. Threat.
All right, so back home here, as you can see, getting some work done here on the pad going up to the backyard. We still got a little bit here to bring this down. This is not final, but some of the major changes here. As you guys now know, we're not doing the garage here. So those plans went in on the back burner, I guess you could say. But I had already paid for the Bobcat, the skid steer, whatever you want to call it. I had already paid for it for 3 days. So I said, hey, I'm not going to call my dealer back and be like, yeah, you know, can I have my money back, yada, yada, yada. That was already put into place. So we actually needed to get some work done here in the backyard to get this water. Remember I showed you guys a long time ago, if we get an extreme amount of rain coming off this hill, it likes to run down in and it'll actually come in the back corner of the house here into the basement. Putting the new drain in that you guys seen me do that when I dug it out by hand over here behind the garage helped out tremendously. We actually haven't had any more water in the basement, but we also haven't had a big enough storm to see if that will handle a big storm, because literally going on like 2 months here, guys, it's been super dry. We haven't had any rain here in Ohio. But let's take a walk around here. Basically, we brought this up just a hair here, and what happened is it's kind of, I'll show you in a minute once I get down here a little bit better, but now it's kind of going up the way it should have been. It's graded up towards the house. The house is kind of graded down, and then the yard actually is graded down. So it's almost like a valley going through here. So the water should run right down through the middle of this dirt pile here, right on out through the side yard, and then on down. We're just getting it away from our house. It should go out into the neighbor's either field or down the road there. We just need to protect our investment, our property here, and stop water from flooding into our place. So wherever it goes down there, I guess, I wouldn't say sorry neighbors. I don't think it's going to mess with their house. It's way over there, and it's up on a hill itself. But we just need to get it out into that field to where it should have been in the first place. So let's take a look around, and so let's take a little bit closer look, and I'll kind of show you that valley so you can see it more. This is not final grade. What we did discover also, Alan found out, is there was an electric line through the backyard at some point. It was inside of a garden hose. But also our entire backyard is full of clay tile, okay? So if you can see these here, it's all clay tile, guys. Basically, either at some point this property was a fill site for clay tile. I don't know, 100 years ago, I don't know when they used this stuff. But the entire back side here, you can, if you remember the retaining wall, it was probably up, I don't know, maybe that first layer a block down. That's how high it was up. Somewhere generally in this area here, the dirt kind of came up like right through here. You can almost see the line right there. You can see where the trimming was from before. That's how high the dirt was. So we're going to get this all cleaned up, get it tapered completely away. It already is roughed in, but we got to clean up a ton of tile too here. I mean, there is tile everywhere, guys. The more and more he leveled out and just leveled out and kind of graded, the more tile we found. So let me get down here. I'll get a little dirty for you guys. So basically, we now have a valley coming off the house here, off the back side, and then coming off the hillside, it's going to run down to pretty much this centralized area right through here. So all the water is going to work its way this way, and then out through here once we finalize it, once we get it completely in. So I wanted to get this wood burned because this fire pit's actually going to be going out of the way. I want to have the backyard nice and cleaned up so that whenever we do go to sell, we don't know exactly when we're going to sell. The next process, which we've already kind of started, is we're looking for land. And we originally were thinking maybe 5 acres. Now we're thinking 10 or more to just do the things that we really want to do, guys. Hunting, you know, have our own farm. You know, nothing crazy. I don't think we'd ever do like cattle, but we'd love to do like chickens and ducks and, you know, nice vegetable garden. just all the things we wanted to do, and we just kept putting off. Because sometimes in life, guys, you become very comfortable with where you're at. And there's nothing wrong with our house other than we've outgrown it and we don't have the storage here. But for a lot cheaper, we can do and get the same things that we want until we go buy exactly what we want, if you know what I'm saying. So Alan's just gonna snag the rest of these few rocks up. I'm actually gonna stop recording because I'm gonna grab this hose. There's some wire in here, plastic, tubing, piping. That was all from whenever the side was dug up, all that French drains and stuff. So I'm gonna get that cleaned up. We're gonna make a nice trash pile, and then that'll be able to go to the dump as well. But yeah, I pretty much don't have a backyard anymore. It's now a dirt pile. So basically, Alan's getting the hillside here where we'll be backing up in for now. Just kind of brought down the grade, make it a little easier for us to get in and out. And then we're gonna bring gravel in here probably tomorrow if I can get it delivered in time. Alright guys, I gotta get Miley to softball practice. It's a long drive to this new travel ball team. But Alan's gonna stay here, keep working at it. As always, keep mowing, keep growing, keep making money, boys. We'll talk to you later. Take you out. Peace. Bye.